All right, everybody, so we got a project today. We're going to take the Auto Auction Cummins, and I got a whole bunch of parts to do on it. We got all maintenance items. We had a actuator code for the turbo. I got a new actuator, Chinese, Amazon, mint. Gonna work forever. Probably not. But we're going to put it on anyways, and hopefully when we make a trip to Florida here in a couple months, it doesn't leave us stranded on the side of the road. It probably will. So, either way, show you what I got here. This is the BD Diesel grid heater upgrade. Pretty interesting. The grid heaters on the 6.7 Cummins, they have a failure in them that will hurt the number 5 or number 6 piston. So this actually fixes that issue because I want to leave a stock grid heater on it. It seems to be the better solution. So we have the BD Diesel grid heater upgrade. We got LED headlights because going back to halogens from LEDs sucks. Show you, here's our Amazon actuator. Comes with a reprogramming OBD tool right here. This is supposed to calibrate the new actuator. Like I said, who knows if it works or not. You know it's good when all the instructions are literally Chinese. So all the instructions Chinese, and then they translate it to American for you. At least they do that. So that's that. They give you an optional cord if you have a 3rd gen Cummins, which ours is 4th gen, so we don't need the cord. We got new hood struts because after 180,000 miles, the hood struts decided to leave the chat. Crankcase filter. Got a thermostat because the truck would only warm up to 175 degrees. Coolant level sensor because it failed like every one of them does. And then we have all the Docks oil filters you could want. Oil filter, fuel filter cartridge, water separator filter for the fuel, and then we got the Docks air filter. I've got a kit to fix the EGR. We're going to go with fix the EGR because that's the legal term. And we think maybe it has a EGR cooler leak. On startup, it puffs a little bit of white smoke. It could be the tune, could be the EGR cooler. So we're going to fix the EGR. And by fix, I mean we're going to do what the EPA wants you to do, and we're going to fix it. So either way, that's the parts we got. We're going to go out here. First things first, we're going to put the turbo actuator onto the engine and hopefully calibrate that. Everything goes good, hopefully. I did check the actuator already, or the vanes on the turbo. They do move freely, so that tells me that it's only an actuator. So hopefully I'm right. Probably won't be. Seems to be the story of my life. So, all right, let's go get to work on the truck.
Cue the montage.
Cue the montage.
Get you some of that.
All right, so here's what we got going on. To do this, it's a 5mm for this particular kit. Kit comes with new bolts. We have anti-seize, copper anti-seize. It's designed for exhaust systems. On this, we'll put it on. We'll take a little bit of lube and put it on the seals. That way that we don't damage them, pinch them or anything. We'll put this on. We have to have this bolt in here because of the way the chassis is built. So we'll put this bolt in and then all the rest of them go. This is literally like a 5-minute job once you drain the coolant out of the truck. So anyway, I'll try to get y'all in there where you can see, but it's really tight. So we'll figure it out. Figure it out together. We're a team, right? What do you think? Smile for the camera, Jason. Look at that. That's my brother-in-law. He's married to my oldest sister, and He's a goofball. You ever got those in-laws that are goofballs? Because that's him. Seems like my family's full of goofball in-laws. My father-in-law.
Says the pot.
My brother-in-laws. My sister-in-laws. They're all goofy. So, anyway, here's what we got. This is the turbo actuator area. This is the arm for the vanes for the turbo. Changes the pitch of the exducer. It's free, good to go. So that tells me that it is an actuator, which all we had was an actuator communication code, which means that more than likely coolant got into the actuator control board, shorted out. We'll take that apart here a little later and figure it out. All right, so let's see if I can get you in here. No promises, like I said. Let's clean that mating surface off real quick. It's really dirty. Let's get that done. This is just the cast iron surface here. He says 9 times out of 10 it'll bite you. Internet knowledge right there.
Yeah. You get a new vehicle, you got to check them brake pads.
So actuator's on here. We got it plugged in now. We're going to take the OBD2 plug-in module. We're going to power on, and then we're going to hit program on this module. And hopefully it'll program. If it won't program, then I don't know what we're gonna do. What are we gonna do, Jason, if we don't program?
Drop back 10 and punt.
Man, football terminology. Don't worry, he's a Sooner. They don't ever win nothing.
So you plug your little gadget in, and then you turn the accessory button on.
I have a push button on here, so you don't touch the pedal. You just hit the on button. So then you get down here, you look for this red light. Once the red light's on, just hit program. That'll flash. Red. Yay. Let's try this again. Red. Now I should go green, so we're gonna mess with it. See if we can figure out what's going on. Alright, so let's hit the, yep, turbo actuator works. Yep, that's it. You heard the exhaust change?
I heard it change.
That's because I hit the exhaust brake, and when you hit the exhaust brake, that's like a warm-up cycle. It'll help the engine warm up faster. So on your truck, just remember that. If you hit the exhaust brake, the engine will warm up faster.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you can hold that real quick. Works like a champ. All right, we're about to do the biggest, best repair on this truck that it's ever seen. Hood struts. You don't know that you miss them till you ain't got them. So that's what we're gonna do.
I'll hold it up right here so you can.
All right.
You can't.
Let me go get a.
You gotta have a screwdriver.
Let me get a pry bar. How big a pry bar we need, Jason? 2-footer? 3-footer?
I don't know that you can get it off with a pry bar. I thought you had to unlock them.
You might. Sometimes you can pop them off.
Real small, thin head, flathead screwdriver.
Yep. I'll get my little Craftsman antique boy right here.
There you go. And it should just slide that off. There you go.
Alright.
And the top one.
Oh.
Well, them's good ones right
Oh,
there.
that's a nice one. She wallered out.
See, that's another thing. That's the another 5 things.
This right here? Watch this. Kobe. You know, that's one thing about the world. You know, the LeBron, Kobe, Jordan thing. You ain't ever gonna be hearing somebody say LeBron. Everybody be saying Kobe. Kobe's where it's at.
We're fixing to find out.
Yeah, let me get this the rest of the way off. This one's actually good.
It's decent.
That one's actually good.
Well, we're gonna have to push this one up. Okay. Oh, nope. I can do it. Get on there, you sucker.
There we go. Alright.
Damn, the hood will stay up.
Let's try it. Bam!
Bam!
Look at that.
There you go, baby.
Bam. I like it. Works. I like when things work.
Hey, the hood won't come whenever you undo it. Look here.
Mint. All right. So let's So if the EPA is watching, we're gonna fix the EGR cooler. Okay, just so you know, with an EGR cooler. We're going to do that and we'll get back to y'all. All right, hood struts are done. Now we're going to do coolant level sensor. So these are real bad about going bad. Jason's got a 2011 Cummins. It's got the same problem. It seems pretty easy.
But as usual, people don't change nothing. They just leave the light on.
Yeah, people, do your maintenance. Just pull this connector down. It's got an O-ring right here that's seated. You just pull it down. You're probably gonna have to use some pliers.
Keep pulling.
There she is.
You scared me there for a minute.
I was scared myself. Let me tell you. The cheapest one on Rock Auto. I don't think orientation matters on it, but this tab for the electrical connector was facing towards the back, so that's how we're going to reinstall it. Don't forget lube. Lubrication. I prefer on O-rings and stuff to put silicone. So I use the CRC heavy duty silicone spray. It typically doesn't have issues with breaking down rubber. If you use petroleum products on rubber, some rubbers are not compatible with silicone, or with petroleum products, and it causes them to break down over time. So this is gonna be fun. I don't know how to get this in here because it's a tight fit. So let's but this is all you do. You literally, your whole tank, this connector tang right here, this connector tang goes to the back and just shoves up. It seems like we're going to force it, so I'm going to actually get a little wood block or something in a mallet and just tap it and get it to pop up in there. All right, gonna do a little update for y'all real quick. We've got the throttle body off. Since we're going to do the grid heater upgrade, I'll show you guys how to do that. BD diesel grid heater upgrade. Once I get this plate off over on the bench, we'll do that. So I just want to show y'all we're working on getting all the EGR stuff off so that we can fix the EGR cooler. The EGR cooler. We're trying to fix it. EPA, don't come after me. So to take the grid heater off this deal, you gotta take the rail off. So we gotta take all the fuel lines off to the injectors, the rail off. All these electrical connections have to come off, and then we'll get the rail out of here, the lines out here, the rail out here, and then we can take the grid heater plate out of here as well. So so either way, it's too much to try to film it and do it, so I'm just going to give you all updates as we go. Fuel pressure rail is gone now. All the bolts are out of the cover. We vacuumed all around it, made sure it was good. Old Jason over here, he's got us to where we got to the cooler, but we're going to finish this up and then get back over there on that. So let's see if we can pull this. I don't know how well y'all can see. Jason's going to hold it. This. Oh, that was easy. All right, just like so. Oh man!
And this bolt right here is your death killer. Right here is this bolt.
And that one's actually good.
Yeah, and it's actually good.
So somebody put a grid heater on this.
Yeah, at some time or another, it's had a grid heater put on it because usually these here are corroded. They corrode and then they get hot, because you use that during the wintertime and then it melts off and the bolt falls off down in the motor, and number 5 piston sucks it into the intake and then it destroys your motor.
Yeah, this one's the same way too.
Yeah, it's had a newer style put on it already, so
we'll get this updated.
It's gonna get the update, so you won't have to worry about it ever again.
Get this all cleaned up and we're good to go. So it's a little dirty down in here.
Take a vacuum and clean that all out.
Yeah, we'll vacuum all that out and get it all looking brand new again. So we'll take you over here and do this update. We've got the grid heater over here on the workbench, and this is the piece that we're going to replace. It's this piece right here, which is the power isolator to get down to the bus bar. It'll replace the bus bar, and this bolt where it bolts to the actual grid heater itself. So we'll just set you up right here. Hopefully you don't fall. All right.
I have Torx head.
Yeah, I got Torx.
I have Torx for those two, for the grid heater.
I got Torx. Got Torx.
If you're taking the grid heater completely out, you have to take this one and this one off. But if you're just taking this,
yeah, I think we can just take the bus bar out of it.
The bus bar out of it. Then.
Huh?
Get tight.
Yeah.
Carbon.
Carbon, yeah.
Carbon velvet. And it was a Torx.
Let me tell you. So this Stanley 1/4-inch ratchet right here, I've had this thing since I was like 13 years old. So I'm 34. So what is that? 13? That's 21 years.
Yeah.
I've had this roughly 21 years. Okay, the whole thing's spinning. So
imagine that.
I got the pin.
I don't know. That's why we might need to have to take it out so you can get a socket on it. I don't know for a fact, but I'm telling you, I'm a betting man.
If you're a betting man.
I'm a betting man.
Yeah. Oh, hey. There's a wrench that comes with the kit that you're supposed to use for that nut. Let me see here. Oh, hey, look.
Looky there. It fits right on it.
Wow.
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 That's what happens when you don't read the instructions.
Golly.
Or you don't even open the box.
I didn't even open it, man.
Yeah. Damn.
Hey, I guarantee you, somebody was like, these guys are gonna need a wrench.
And it's a little piece of metal, stamped metal.
Yeah. Thank you.
And for those that don't know, that little bus bar kit is $200 for that.
Yeah, just to replace this piece,
Well,
$200.
You're paying for this American engineering.
Oh, that's, hey. You can tell it's American.
But guess what? It comes right apart.
Yeah.
Once you put that little fancy little
Look at that.
wrench on there.
Look at there.
Looky there. Comes right apart.
Alright. Okay, and that just pushes out of there.
Yeah. Easy.
We're not reusing it anyways.
I didn't know if it just pushed in there or what it did. 'Cause that rubber card that's made out of. There it goes. Just came right out.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Huh. Imagine that. It just pulls out.
Right out.
Alright. So, here's the new bus bar. Old bus bar. As you can tell, this is
Just the way it's engined.
yeah, it gets rid of these nuts.
15 parts into 2.
Gets rid of the nuts. The bus bar's threaded so that it gets rid of the nuts, which are the failure points.
Clean that up.
So, do we want to clean it up? The car cleaner?
This is going to go like this.
Yep. Alright, let's go spray this off.
He just took the part out to take the carb clean and clean the surfaces off so you don't have a loose connection in between the grid heater and the bus bar. You want to make sure that you get a good contacting surface. So he's out there cleaning that off.
Grid heater's coming up. Looks like brand new.
Looks like brand new. Brand new.
Can't tell you for the rest of it. Alright, so now we got to read the instructions.
On how to put said part back together with new parts. Look here. This brand new. Brand new.
Yep. Can y'all see anything right there? If you can, blink twice.
Blink twice, he says.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure my peoples are taken care of. All right, new gaskets down. Like I said, grid heater's up installed.